Hello, I'm Stein,
And I'm Marco. I'm the lead programmer at HappyTear Studios.
and I'm the founder of HappyTear Studios and Southwick Studios.
And today we are going to show you something that you might have already seen, at least on Stein's channel. It's a game called OWLS. And yeah, you can see some footage of it. We have been working on it like ages. Stein has worked on
Yeah.
it for...
I personally have worked on it for, I think, more than a year now,
Yeah,
at least.
and with the old versions, like you had way more development time. And I joined the team like February, and yeah, we have done nice progress so far, and we want to show you that in these little devlogs that we have prepared for you. This is the first episode.
And you can probably expect them about weekly. We will at least try weekly if we can, if there's anything to show.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so as we said, we are HappyTear Studios. We are an ongoing indie game development studio, and we are not the only studio. We also have Sedgwick Studios.
So Southwick Studios is sort of like a sibling company to HappyTear. It instead of making games, makes animated shows. And the interesting thing is that at the moment we're making an animated show and a game at the same time. But
About the same topic.
yeah, they're pretty much the same story, which if you look at a lot of games that are made for shows or movies, they are quite awful because they start development time way too late and with way just no effort or anything. But really, OWL started off as a game, and the animated show later came out of that, and both are now growing together and making each other really a lot stronger.
Yeah, and we are making the game. We will probably show you some parts of the animation on this channel as well. If you want, you can just follow Sedgwick Studios as well. We put links for that in the description and maybe here in the video, and you can just see how the animation is going. Once we have like demos out for the game, we will also have something of the animation to show you. I already saw some things. I'm not really involved into Sedgwick, but I can just say it's really awesome. I'm just loving it.
Yeah, the first demo we'll release for the game, which I might as well say now will be kind of a mirror as to the first episode or trailer of the animation, which isn't directly part of the story of OWLS, but it serves really as a prologue. So as a demo, we actually have a prologue which is part of the world and of the story. So you'll get a bit of OWLS content for free, which is always fun.
Yeah. So yeah, in the video you can just see what we already have. We are going to post some more devlogs on the game, like about the graphics, the music, what I've been doing, because I'm the programmer. I have nothing to do with graphics and sound.
We should probably just mention that the game is definitely just deep in development, and what you're seeing right now is full of weird little bug testing things, and
Yeah.
it's not a complete image. It's just it just has little specks of the final product, but nothing is as it will be.
What you see is not actually part of the world, it's just our little testing environment. But I'm personally, I think Stein did a great job with that already, so
Thank you.
I'm really hyped to see what is going to happen next. We haven't actually talked about what the game is like about and what type of game it is. So OWLS is some kind of, I mean, if you really want to summarize it in a few words, you could
I suppose you can just say in one word, because the game, as it is a tie-in with the animation, is really not about, or it still has the story, but as the animation explores the story and the characters, the game will really explore the world. So the game is a lot about exploration and all that jazz.
Yeah, you could call it an exploration game, like exploration platformer. Definitely open world. We have planned a giant open world, and we really want to give you an open world exploration experience where you just are in this world and you just living in it, and you can just do whatever you want, kind of. And yeah, you kind of explore the story a bit on the way through, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
the story is definitely still present, but other than that, I personally really want to involve a lot of side stories to just expand the
Yeah,
world a
the
lot.
world is kind of the story, really. Like, there's no really plot.
Well, of course, there is kind of a plot, but in the game, it just kind of allows you to follow what happens in the animated series, and it's going on in the world more organically than you're used to.
Like, it's more like the world is talking with you and you are just interacting with the world. Um, we can't really go into much more detail now. We will definitely have devlogs on the story later, and I'm sure Stein can give you much more detail about that than I can. Yeah, so that's what the game is. Should we also tell what the game is about? Like, some kind already talk about the world? What do you think?
Well, I don't know if you can really say a lot about the world as of now, because a huge proportion of it is really a mystery until the very end, which is going to take a while before we get to that. But yeah, I don't know what you can tell.
I guess we could say it's about owls.
Well, but it's a bit about owls.
I mean, it's the title of the game.
Yeah. Well, it's really an abbreviation of something else, but it definitely features owls heavily.
Yeah. So it features more than just owls. So you not only have owls in with our game, you have much more, and we will talk about that in our future devlogs. We are kind of in early development state right now. Like, we
Yeah.
have most of the engine done, and the game design is also kind of done, but it's not really in a state where we can go into much more detail now.
Yeah, we're still just working on getting the game to work and be really fun to play, as
Yeah,
opposed to building the world at the moment.
because once the game is fun, we can just do anything, and it will still be fun. And we are kind of nearing the end of the engine development, so we hope we get the demo out soon. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
can't say when, but just be prepared. It will be there sometime, and you will see the progress in the next weeks. We will start talking about what we already have, like what we had a year ago and how we developed it, what I did, what Stein did, what blah 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 blah. You know how these devlogs go. That was the first devlog. If you enjoyed it,
Thanks for watching, and we'll hope to see you at the next devlogs as well. Also, follow us on Facebook and Tumblr, and I think we have a Twitter, probably.
Yeah, probably. If
We
not,
want to keep them all really relevant and updated
Yeah.
as well.
You should definitely follow our Tumblr, because you will see more devlog things there.
Yeah,
The
Tumblr is at least our favorite place to dump stuff.
If you liked this, if you're watching this on Stein or my channel, you probably want to go and subscribe to the HappyTear channel, because we are not going to post. We are probably not going to post every devlog on our channels, and it would just be really nice if you would just follow us directly on HappyTear.
Yes.
So, thanks for
till
watching.
next time.
Yeah, till next time. Thanks for watching. We love you. Good night.